Let us recite Brahmanad. Om Om Santi Santi Santi.
Good morning, students. Today let us start our topic. What is that? That is the Turner syndrome. Before going to that, let us recap the last class. In last class, we discussed about the Down syndrome. What is the cause of this Down syndrome? It is due to the trisomy of chromosome number 21. Means in chromosome 21, there are 3 copies of chromosomes. There are 3 chromosomes. And it is due to non-disjunction or unequal separation of chromosome during meiosis of gametogenesis. Either during the oogenesis or during the spermatogenesis. And some symptoms, prominent symptoms of Down syndromes are short stature with epicanthal fold. They have round face with broad head, wide nostrils, open or partially open mouth, large tongue with furrows, congenital heart disease, short palm with creases, and some also they have low IQ, they are mentally retarded like this. And similar type of another kind of chromosomal disorder is Turner syndrome. And this Turner syndrome is found exclusively in human population, in the female individuals, not in the male individuals. Why? Because in Turner syndrome, the female possesses one deficient X chromosomes and the number of chromosomes is reduced to 45 instead of 46. So let us write this syndrome is exhibited by females in which they have 45 chromosomes due to why 45? Due to deficient of one X chromosome. Clear? We know that female is represented by AA, that is autosomes, and 2 X chromosomes. Whereas the people who is suffering from Turner syndrome, they have the chromosomal complement as X0. Where this 0 indicates that they don't have second X chromosome. Only one X chromosome is there. So they have how many chromosomes? Number of chromosomes would be 1 less. So it would be clearly 45. And due to loss of or due to deficient collectively as Turner syndrome. Okay, understood? Then, and so this case is also described as X0. The condition is also described as X0. So X0 means which type of syndrome? It is nothing but Turner syndrome. Okay. And it was first described by scientists. Name of scientists have to be remembered because sometimes those nouns, name, place, institutes coming in the objective questions. Okay. So this Turner syndrome was first described by H. Turner. It was first described by H. Turner. As for his name, the syndrome is known as Turner syndrome. The frequency of Turner syndrome is 1 out of 5,000. That means in a complete 5,000 populations, and chances of individual to be suffering from Turner syndrome is only 1. The frequency of the disease, the frequency of the disorder is 1 out of 5,000. Think of it. And those females suffering from Turner syndromes are completely sterile. Okay, they don't reproduce or don't give rise to new individuals. Next, come to the what is the cause of this Turner syndrome? Obviously, what would be the cause? You might have guessed. The cause is nothing but non-disjunction of chromosomes during cell divisions. Come to the genetic cause. Genetic cause of Turner syndrome. And it is as a result of chromosomal aberrations. Okay. And which type of chromosomal aberrations? It is nothing but a change in one chromosomes. We call the change in one chromosomes as the term aneuploidy. And in the aneuploidy, there may be change of one or two number of chromosomes, either additions or deletions. Here we are getting 45 means one chromosome is deleted. Which chromosomes? Here deletion of X chromosome is there. So we can say it is a case of monosomy of X chromosomes. It is due to monosomy of monosomy means 2n minus 1. Let us recall, we discussed in the chromosomal aberration monosomy, nolisomy, trisomy, tetrasomy, which are under aneuploidy. So monosomy is a kind of aneuploidy, and monosomy means 2n minus 1. So it is due to monosomy of X chromosome. The cause is nothing but you are quite acquainted with the cause, that is non-disjunction of chromosome. Non-disjunction of chromosome during meiosis of gametogenesis. either meiosis 1 or meiosis 2. So this is the non-disjunction of chromosomes. That is the unequal separation of chromosomes during cell division. That is the meiosis 1 or meiosis 2. The chromosome complement is represented by, tell me, what would be the chromosome complement? Chromosome complement is represented by 44 plus XO, or symbolically we can write A plus XO as the chromosomal complement of a person suffering from Turner syndrome. It comes as the objective type. This is the autosome stands for, the A stands for the autosomes and these are the sex chromosomes. They have only one sex chromosome, one is lacking. Then if we consider the chromosome number, it would be 44 plus X0. Then let us come to how the non-disjunction or how there would be formation of Turner syndrome. Let us see at the genetical basis. A female is represented by 2 into 22 plus X, Y. Female is represented by XX, whereas a male is represented by autosomes 2 into 22 plus X, Y. Then during gamete formation there occur non-disjunction. Let us come. The chromosomes should be equally distributed for the normal meiosis. Here occurs some abnormalities. So suppose this sex chromosome failed to separate. Only one of the individual, one of the gametes receive all the two sex chromosomes or the leg. So the gametes would be, it would be divided, that is haploid 22 in the each, 22 plus. Suppose these two pass to, okay, pass this 2X chromosome pass to one of the gametes, whereas other gamete lack the sex chromosomes, that is represented by 22 plus 0. So this is a kind of abnormal gamete, as a result of which type of division? It is due to meiosis, and the process is non-disjunction of chromosomes. And normally the male individual gives rise to two types of sperms. One group of sperms carry the X as the sex chromosome, other group of sperms carry Y as the sex chromosome. This is the normal way of formation of gametes. And in the fertilizations, due to chance, this abnormal gametes fuse with this normal sperms. What would be the zygote? The zygote would be 2 into 22, autosomes 44 in number plus X plus 0. Okay, this is the individual of female having deficient of one X chromosomes, and this individual will suffer from the abnormalities. That abnormalities is said to be Turner syndrome. Okay, understood? Normally, the female gives rise to 22 plus X and 22 plus X. But due to non-disjunction, unequal separations, some unusual events during meiosis 1 or meiosis 2 of maturation phase, suppose this gamete receives all these two sex chromosomes. Other receives no sex chromosomes, only autosomes. And number of chromosomes is 22 instead of 23. And let it fuse with the normal sperms carrying the 22 number of autosomes and 1 sex chromosomes as X. When they undergo fusion or by fertilizations, the offsprings will be, the zygote would be 44 plus X0, and this would be suffering from the Turner syndrome. So this is the way in which the Turner syndrome is produced by non-disjunction of chromosomes during meiosis. I think all of you are clear. Now come to next part is the symptoms of Turner syndrome. Let us write one by one. Symptoms mean how we can which development of which features makes the individual to be confirmed as suffering from Turner syndrome. Let me give the headings as symptom. Number 1, short stature with low set ear. Means the individual has short stature, dwarf height, and the eyes are placed little lower than normally placed. Second one, they have the waved neck. Underdeveloped breast. Or it is known as, or we can say this as shield like chest, or shield, SHIELD, shield like chest. They have swollen hand and feet. Swollen hand and feet. Next, as they have one of the sex chromosome is lacking, therefore the ovary is rudimentary or virtually no ovary. Rudimentary ovary. Or no ovary. Secondary sexual characters are less developed. Secondary sexual characters. So these are some of the important symptoms. Let me write symptoms of Turner syndrome. Short stature with low set of ear, waved neck is having folding, waved neck, underdeveloped breast or shield like chest, swollen meaning virtually no ovary. So if there is no ovary, the menstrual cycle are also not going to taking place in the female. Then let's develop secondary sexual characters. After symptoms come to diagnosis and treatments. Diagnosis are the test by which we can confirm that people is suffering from the particular disorder or particular abnormality, or you can say syndrome. Let me give the headings. Diagnosis and treatment. It can be diagnosed. Number 1, by physical examination. Okay, by physically study of various features, it can be identified, it can be diagnosed, or by genetic analysis. By genetic analysis, that means by a study of the phenotype or phenotype and genotype of their father, mother, maternal grandfather, maternal grandmother, and their ancestors. Whether anyone getting affected by the Turner syndromes, that is known as genetic analysis. Next part for the treatment. As in this Turner syndrome, there is the height of the person is very short, or person is suffering from short statures. So in the childhood, administrations of growth hormone may increase the height. Administration of growth hormone in childhood. Next one. Estrogen level is quite less. So, estrogen replacement therapy is one kind of treatment. So, second one is estrogen replacement therapy. Is one kind of treatments. So by the estrogen replacement therapy, there may develops breast during the puberty. Next one. Administration or both estrogen and progesterone. Administration means intake, or taking in the form of injections or in the form of pills or tablets. That is the administration of estrogen and progesterone. Progesterone create or so monthly cycle, that is the menstrual cycle. Monthly cycle. Administration of estrogen and progesterone may show the monthly cycle in the affected individual. of growth hormone or administration of growth hormone may increase the height to some extent, or replacement of estrogens, that is our estrogen replacement therapy, may develop the breast, and also intake of or injection of both hormone estrogen and progesterones may develop the menstrual cycle in the affected individuals. So this is about the Turner syndrome. What we discussed today about Turner syndromes? What is Turner syndromes? Then what is the cause of the Turner syndrome? Why it is being expressed? Then important symptoms and diagnosis followed by treatments. This also comes as a short notes in the long questions, just as your Down syndromes, or some objective questions may be coming from the Turner syndrome. Next come to Klinefelter's syndrome. Turner syndrome come to Klinefelter syndrome or Klinefelter syndrome, whatever you may say. So it is a special kind of genetic abnormality, genetic conditions where the male possesses one more extra X chromosomes. So the number of chromosomes becomes 47, and it is a kind of aneuploidy where more number of chromosomes is added to the normal diploid cell. So it is this is a, you can say, genetic abnormality where the male individual that is the human male individual develop one more extra X chromosome, one more extra X chromosome. So the chromosome number will be changed to how many? 46 plus 1, 47. So chromosome number is changed to 47. And those male possessing the 47 number of chromosomes, they are sterile in nature. Okay. The scientist who first described this, you have to remember the name of the scientist. So who is that? The name of the scientist is that H.F. Klinefelter or H.F. Klinefelter. Klinefelter, or you may say Klinefelter. So the name of scientist is H.F. Klinefelter first described this abnormality. H.F. Klinefelter first described this abnormality. So who is the scientist? H.F. Klinefelter. Now next come to what is its frequency. The frequency of Klinefelter syndrome is is 1 out of 500. Means out of 500 population, one individual have the chances of suffering from Klinefelter syndrome. So now, what is the disorder? The disorder in which one more extra X chromosome is found. Chromosome. Sorry. One more extra chromosomes to the normal set in male. So number of chromosome is changed to 47, and the scientist is H.F. Klinefelter. The frequency is 1 out of 500 population. Next, come to the cause. The cause of Klinefelter syndrome. You must have guessed what is the cause. Yes, the cause is nothing but what? The cause is the non-disjunction of chromosomes during meiosis. Cause of Klinefelter syndrome. So it is the as usual same phenomenon. It is due to non-disjunction of chromosomes, non-disjunction or unequal separation of chromosomes during meiosis of maturation phase, meiosis of maturation phase of gametogenesis, maturation phase of gametogenesis. Okay, so where it occur? During the meiosis, either meiosis 1 or meiosis 2. Which phase? Maturation phase of either oogenesis or during spermatogenesis. And the chromosome complement is represented by AA plus XXY. This is the chromosome complement. What is this? This is the chromosome complement. Chromosome complement. It may come as a objective questions, or you can say 2 into 2, 44 plus XXY. Now you can see besides XY as the sex chromosomes, it has one more X chromosomes. Okay. So this is also the chromosome complement. Then how it is being produced by the abnormal meiosis due to the non-disjunction or unequal separation. Let us see how the sperms or ova becomes some sort of abnormal. A female is represented by AA. In place we can write the 2 into 22 plus XX, and male is represented by autosomes 2 into 22 plus XY. Sometimes the sex chromosome fail to separate during gamete formations. So during gamete formations, one of the gamete contain both the sex chromosomes or both the X chromosomes fail to separate and reach to one gamete only, whereas the other gamete is not having any type of sex chromosomes. So it is 22 plus 0 and this is 22 plus XX. When it fuse with, so this is some sort of normal or abnormal. So this is due to non-disjunction of chromosomes and this process occurs during meiosis. Okay, when this abnormal egg fuse with a normal sperm, so sperms are of these following types. One category contain Y chromosome as sex chromosomes. Other category of sperms contain X chromosomes. So there are two type of sperms. When these two will fuse during fertilizations, the egg containing two X chromosome and the sperm containing normal Y chromosomes. What would be the chromosomes? Autosomes 44 plus XXY, and chromosome number would be increased by 1. This is, so how many number it is increased? It is increased to 47 instead of 46. The condition is said to be person suffering from which syndrome? Klinefelter syndrome. It is as a result of abnormal egg. Similarly, here this egg is somewhat different from the normal egg. Similarly, due to abnormal spermatogenesis, very rarely spermatogenesis occurs, whereas most of the time the oogenesis follows some typical changes due to non-disjunction. But it may also happen due to the non-disjunction of chromosome during spermatogenesis. Let us see how it is found in spermatogenesis. The sperms, the oogenesis would be normal. So normally 22 plus X, 22 plus X. These are normal egg. They will fuse with, one of the egg will fuse with the 22 plus this XY sex chromosome of male. Fail to separate, remain as together XY, whereas other gamete will have no sex chromosomes. So this is the abnormal sperms produced by meiosis. Okay, when these two fuse, the individual would be 44 plus 3 sex chromosomes. 2 of them are X chromosomes and 1 is Y chromosomes. So this is this genetic complements will be due to the Klinefelter syndrome. Now I think you have understood how the Klinefelter syndrome can be produced either by abnormal meiosis or by abnormal spermatogenesis or by abnormal oogenesis, and the cause is non-disjunction or unequal separation of chromosomes during meiosis 1 or meiosis 2. Next, come to the symptoms of Klinefelter syndrome. What are the important symptoms so that we can confirm that man is suffering from Klinefelter syndrome? First of all, syndrome, like Turner syndrome, is completely phenotypically sterile. Okay. Then besides this, what are other features? They have small testicle. Testis with epididymis is known as testicle. So testicle size of testicle is small. Weaker muscle. Then development of bone. Come to third, greater height. Less development of body hair. They may develop breast. This term is technically development of breast is known as gynecomastia or gynecomastia. That is development of male, the development of breast in male. Next one, poor coordination. And less interest in sex. Less interest in sex. So come to the symptoms. Let us again, small testicle. The size of testis and epididymis which becomes small. Testis with epididymis, small testicle. Weaker muscles. Muscles becomes weak. Greater height. Less developed body hair, that is the less development of body hair, may develop the breast due to one more extra chromosomes. That term is the gynecomastia, poor coordination and less interest in sex. After this, come to the diagnosis and treatments. Diagnosis and treatment. Diagnosis by physical examination and genetic analysis, just like the Turner syndrome. And in the Klinefelter syndrome, there is no proper treatments. There is no proper treatment. However, counseling and physical language and speech therapy and physical language and speech therapy. Speech therapy environment. Or harmonious living. The testosterone replacement therapy, that is one, it is related to hormone. Testosterone replacement therapy may improve. Similarly, surgery may be used for reduction of mammary gland, and surgery may be used for breast development, for breast development. So now come to the diagnosis, like Turner syndrome by physical examinations and genetic analysis. The disease can be diagnosed or the syndrome can be diagnosed. There is no proper treatments yet available. However, the counseling, talking with the healthy, from the different grounds, different areas, or the physical, language and speech therapy may develop a harmonious living or a healthy environment. Similarly, the testosterone replacement therapy or surgery may creates the reduction of breast. So now we discuss the Klinefelter syndromes. What is Klinefelter syndromes? Name of the scientist who is responsible for or who first described the Klinefelter syndrome, that is H.F. Klinefelter. What is its genetic cause, its symptoms, and lastly the diagnosis and treatments. It also comes as a short notes in the long type or objective questions, that is group A, or in the group B questions. What is Klinefelter syndrome? Okay. At the end of the class, let us come to the differences between Turner syndrome and Klinefelter syndrome. So you know the Turner syndrome is due to lack of one X chromosome in female, whereas Klinefelter syndrome is due to presence of one more X chromosome in male. Next, the cause is due to the monosomy. It is a kind of chromosomal aberration, aneuploidy, monosomy of sex chromosomes represented by 2n minus 1. And this Klinefelter syndrome is due to trisomy of sex chromosome 2n plus 1. Similarly, here the gonads, that is the ovaries, are virtually absent. Okay. Or rudimentary, whereas in the Klinefelter syndrome, gonads and the testes are present, but they have undergone atrophy, that is complete degeneration. That condition is known as atrophied. Although the testes are present, they are atrophied. Next point. The female suffering from Turner syndrome is completely sterile female, and they have underdeveloped or very poorly developed breast, whereas in Klinefelter syndrome the individuals are male which are completely sterile and develops the breast. Presence of bar body. Now come to the point of difference, that is there is no bar body in Turner syndrome, and as in Klinefelter there are 2 X chromosomes. So number of bar body will be 1 bar body will be 1. Last point, what are some treatments? The treatments for Turner syndromes are estrogen replacement therapy or by injection or administration of growth hormone. Whereas in Klinefelter syndrome, by some psychological counseling or by testosterone replacement therapy. This hormonal treatment is testosterone replacement therapy, or in some cases more of the excess developed breast can be surgically eliminated or removed by the body. Okay. So these are some of the important difference between the Turner syndrome and Klinefelter syndromes. Hope you have understood, and we will go through those differences if it comes as a group B questions, and it is one of the important questions for examinations. So today we have discussed about the Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndromes, and the difference between Turner and Klinefelter syndrome. Thank you.